Wednesday nights at 9 o'clock, truly talented Insta Live talk show. Thanks for joining me. And I've got a really special guest today. She's a London girl. She's really down to earth. She's just doing her thing. And she's like, guys, she's a mum of two. She's a mother of two, yeah. She's a graphics designer. She's an artist, like she's a UK rapper. She makes cocktails. That's actually another one of her businesses as well. So she is super multi-talented, people, like super multi-talented. You know, and you lot have asked, sent in some cool questions as well. And I will get to your questions as well a bit later. But for now, I'm gonna just let her introduce herself, get her in. For those of you that I know for a fact, like you tune in like every Wednesday as well. I really appreciate that. UK NAP, shout out UK NAP. Janetta, what have you been up to? I ain't seen you for so long. I need to be in London. Well, where are you from? Where's Dujan? I hope I'm saying that right. Tell me, guys, if I'm not saying it right, please correct me. I need to be in London. Ghosty, Dogus, you made it. Dosi, you made it. Wow, I've got work colleagues on here and everything. Oh, you like my hair? Thank you, guys. Thank you. Appreciate that. Because, yeah. It took a while, I ain't gonna lie to you. Oh, Janetta, you're so sweet. Do you know what? That's probably why we got on, like, as soon as we were, you know, we were doing our dance and choreography, because you've got a great vibe as well and positivity as well. Nico, my guitarist, you guys, he's played with me quite a few times. And we're working on some cool projects, man. Nikolai. Yes, Scorpz is in. All right, Scorpz looks like she's in. She's in. She's in already. Let's get her in. Let's get her in.
Are you not hearing me now?
Yeah, that is like perfect.
Oh, there we go. We
All right,
done it.
it's all good. We got there in the end.
Improvisation. That's what it's about.
Exactly. Oh, thank you, guys. We'll get
What's good, people?
you
I'm
know.
half drunk already. Sorry.
You know. What are you sipping on? Come on, tell us what you're sipping on, Scorpz.
Well, this is a cocktail called Sting.
Ooh.
And it has Roy and Nephews in it and Absolute Vodka. So,
Damn, definitely stinging. That sounds
woo!
dangerous.
Singing your ass off,
She's gonna
man.
be smashed by the end of this interview.
100%.
I love a strong but like nice, sweet tasting cocktail. I'm waiting, guys, as well. I'm waiting for my sachets in the post. You know what I mean?
Yep, they're coming. You should have them very soon.
Cool. But we'll get to all that later. So other than cocktail making, because we know that's one of the many things you do. But what else do you do, Scorpz? Tell us a bit about yourself for those that don't know.
So yeah, my name's Scorpz. So obviously that comes from the Scorpion. And I'm from Crystal Palace originally, but I live in Croydon now. And when I started my company, which is a graphic design company, about 12 years ago now, I wanted it to represent my mother, who was a Scorpio, and she died when I was 16. So it was kind of like, that's why I called it Scorporation. And then everybody started calling me Scorpz because I was on ends just selling designs like it was crack. So yeah.
Maybe that's what's so sorry to hear that. I didn't know that about her, guys. I didn't know that about you.
No, she didn't know. I just said it now. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's wow. I don't even.
So obviously that's where it was sort of started.
Yeah.
And then music, I've always written music. I've always loved music. Music has been my sort of therapy, my way out of reality and all that kind of stuff there. So that kind of come along with the designs. The designs was the business, but the music was sort of my hobby.
Right. So that was first.
Yeah.
Just follow kind of thing, yeah. Because they kind of connect anyway, obviously. You work with a lot of artists.
Yeah, because it's art and I work with a lot of musicians. So yeah, it kind of connected. And then I started Sting last year when I was pregnant. And I called it Sting purely because of the scorpion sting. So it all sorts of...
That's really sentimental as well. And like, if it's going to be your own business, not let it be a meaningful name, you know. And I think maybe like you losing your mum at such a young age. Like, I'm still getting over that bit first. Like, you losing your mum, bless you, at such a young age. Like,
yeah, it was tragic for me and my family. It was that it broke us apart. But obviously, this is a way of sort of keeping her alive, kind of thing.
Yeah,
like,
that's true.
because it's all in the name of her.
Yeah.
So yeah.
They are. You're keeping named that after her. That's something so meaningful, man. You couldn't think of a better name. Trust me. That's right.
But that's why it means so much to me. That's why if you ask my friends and my family, all I talk about is Sting and
Yeah.
Scorporation, and they kind of get it, but they don't.
Yeah.
Like they're just like, why does she care so much? Because it's passion. It's just passion, pure passion.
Oh, bless you, man. That's so sweet. That is so cute. Like, honestly, I think maybe that's what's made you the hustler that you are as well. Like, losing your mum at such a young age. Maybe that's.
Yeah, 100. I've been through a lot. So obviously, I was quite naughty when I was young,
Yeah.
get up to mischief and that. And the graphics really put me on a different route. It gave me kind of hope, I guess,
Because
in
imagine
some
if you
kind of
weren't
way.
doing that, you could have gone a complete different way. Innit?
Completely,
Yeah.
completely different way.
Really?
100.
Oh, I can't believe that. Like, I'm finding out new things as well, guys. It ain't just you lot. Like, damn.
Hey, put on the spot with that one.
You know what? But if you're gonna keep someone's memory alive, you know, your beautiful, your mum, you know, if you're gonna keep someone's memory alive, why not do it through something so beautiful and so creative and saying that's yours?
Mm.
Like, you know what I mean? So that's a great, guys. Like, I hate to say that's a great story because obviously it's such a tragic story. But you know, if you can,
No, but yeah, I know what you mean.
you know what I mean?
It's meaningful.
Yeah, it's
Mm.
sentimental, man. All right, cool. And obviously you're a mum as well. You're a mum.
Yeah, mom of two.
Mum of two, man. How do you do it? Like the first question, I was like, how does she do it? You're doing all these different things. You're doing graphic design. You know,
Yeah, I do it by myself as well. I'm a single
yeah. That's what I'm
mom.
thinking. Yeah, I hear you. Like when you're talking about you're doing graphic design, you're doing rapping. You know, you just got into music a bit more heavier than you was before. You was explaining.
Mm.
Obviously, you're doing your cocktail thing, which obviously you've said means a lot to you. You're juggling a lot. So how? And
Yeah,
I've got young. They're not even old kids. Obviously, they're young, fairly young babies as well, ain't they? So
yeah.
you know.
I've got a baby and I've got a 6-year-old. So yeah, it
Oh,
is challenging. It is really challenging. It's I think it's just organization and routine.
okay.
Like if I didn't have a set sort of organization on how I do things and a routine for the kids, and yeah, I don't think I'd get half of the things I get done.
You lose
To
your mind.
be quite honest. All right, mate.
Oh,
And sometimes I'm gonna lie, it's just it's not hard, it's not easy. It's hard,
I
very hard.
can imagine. Like, I just want to, sorry, just want to say thanks. I know you guys are commenting and stuff. We'll get to your comments and questions. Please drop your questions in the box for Scorpz as well. I'll get to all of them.
Yeah, hi guys. Thank you for your questions.
Yeah, thanks for tuning in. I know they've sent some cool questions in already, but we'll get to them in a bit. But yeah, like because I was thinking, like, obviously I'm not a parent yet, and I always think like, if it's hard for me now, like I was thinking, because I hear you, obviously you voice note me, and you know I hear your baby. Sometimes she's crying, obviously like a baby would do, and you're trying to obviously do what you're doing. You're trying to do your business, you know. So I was just thinking like, what advice would you have for other creative people that maybe either are parents or like me, I'm not a parent yet, but I'm just thinking, how would I do it if I find it hard now, like to manage time and all that, and just to how give
I
me
think, do you know
advice.
what it is? I think adding meaning to anything that you do makes it kind of more permanent in your priority list.
Right.
So,
Okay.
like, I think that if you're like a singer, if you're an actor, if you're an actress, I think anything that you do, just don't have no doubt. Like, doubt and fear are the two things that we pull us back and make us not go for things or make us think that we can't do it
So
or it's too hard. I've got too much on and things like that. So if you're good at something and you've got a passion for it, just keep doing it. Basically, don't ever stop. That's the only like, because obviously there's been a couple of people, influencers that I've been getting at to promote my cocktail, for instance,
yeah,
and
okay, we spoke about that. Yeah,
and then one of them, I'm not gonna name who, but one of them kind of stole my idea, okay, and he
that's
started
copyright.
doing
I'm just
the
saying, copyright. I'm
yeah, he started doing the cocktails and he started doing what he's doing. So obviously, you know, I had a joke with him and I said, well, let's see if your thing's around in 3 years,
yeah,
yeah,
so
because I know mine will be,
I
you
want
know. So I think it's just having that confidence in whatever it is you have or you've created,
yeah.
and just keep pushing, keep pushing, keep pushing.
Oh man, that's yeah. Because I was always like worried about that, and I've got other people that have got it, like they're always doubting themselves and all that stuff. So that's really nice, man. It's really good to hear that I mean, if you're doing it, we can do it, right?
100.
So
Easy.
that's goals,
And
right?
sometimes it's mental state of mind. If you think, oh, it's
Exactly.
really hard, it's gonna be hard.
Yeah,
If you
yeah.
think, oh, do you know what? I'll get that done. That's fine. Like you got that kind of, yeah, that's easy. No, it's not easy, but I can do that kind of attitude. It becomes easier.
They're saying you're a strong woman. She is a strong woman, man. Like, damn.
100.
I know only like 10% of what she's been through
Yeah,
already.
that's my girl. That's my girl. That's my
I know,
girl.
they're so cool. I've seen a few of their works. Obviously, you've done some work for me on my single cover, which I really love.
Mm.
But I just wondered, I really love your animated like pictures and things like the ones.
Loads of people like them.
Yeah, I love them. But what's your favorite one to do? Like, obviously, you do websites, you do flyers, you do like.
Well, obviously, like my original art, like my artwork that I done originally was very quite backbiting. Like it was, I'll put it this way, the first one that I did was called Bun the System, and it was a national insurance card on fire.
Really?
So that was the first art piece I ever did, like put together. So when it comes to like me being creative, it's very much drug awareness, maybe bullying awareness,
Do you know what I like? That
corruption, things like that. So it's like political art, maybe you call it, like Banksy.
Yeah, socially aware and stuff. Yeah.
Socially aware of real issues that we go through every day. So I love doing that kind of art.
I like that.
But obviously, since I've been doing the graphics, I've got an eye for bringing things to sort of life and not having it too cluttered. And there's a simplicity to my art that stays kind of in your mind. Do you know what I mean? It makes a stamp in your mind. Yeah.
I mean, I can't talk too much about mine because obviously I ain't even posted it up yet because I ain't released the song yet. But
yeah, soon come.
Guys, like honestly, any musicians, obviously I usually have a lot of musicians on here as well. Like guys, any single work, album work, like artwork covers that you need done, hit up Scorpz, man.
Yeah, hit me. I'm here, ready.
Honestly, no, I was really happy with mine. But so in terms of rapping now, because it's like, where do we start? You do so much. So okay, so back to music now though.
Yeah.
Obviously you're a rapper, but would you ever consider singing? Is that something like, or have you tried it? Or is it just like...
Well, obviously, with I'm Made was the first song I've ever recorded by myself. And it was done quite spontaneously as well.
Sometimes
like I went to a studio to do a design.
Okay.
And then they played a song that I had already sort of freestyled on at home, and they were playing it, and I was like, I'm jumping in the studio. And it kind of just happened like that. You know, but I already had the bars and the song, but I just sort of just jumped in, and then I Made was born. And I kind of do sing a little bit on the chorus. It's not singing, but it's like kind of rappy singing.
Yeah,
like I wouldn't say, I couldn't sing a ballad or R&B song.
All right.
But I could sort of sing a little hook or something like that.
Fair enough, man. Fair enough. All right, cool. So on the same lines of rap, what about like, how do you perfect your, like, what's the process for you? Like, is it perfecting your rap, like your raps? Is it more like sort of working on like lyrical content, or is it more the rhyming side, or what is it? I'm
not a rapper that sits down and thinks, right, I'm gonna make this really like code this up, gonna metaphor it up. So I'm not a genius like that. I just expression how I feel at the time.
Okay, so how you feel?
How I feel. Yeah. So a lot of my rap is about how I feel. To be honest, I'm not speaking about politics or the girl next door. It's either about what I've been through or how I feel.
Yeah. But what about, okay, so you're a female rapper, obviously. What about your idols? Is there anyone that maybe got you into it, or was it just the music in general?
Lauryn Hill.
Oh, do you know what? Yeah, I can see that, man. Because
not being funny, Lauryn Hill was like my mother. And Tupac was like my father, my musical father, and my musical mother.
I'm literally so glad you said that.
You get me? So, yeah.
Like, everyone that knows me, or if they watch my page, like, they even got to watch it that hard, to be honest. Anyone that knows me, I'm the most hardcore Tupac fan.
I saw you put his birthday up yesterday. I was like, yeah, she knows. I'm
ride or die Tupac fan. So I'm so happy to hear you say that as well. Like,
yeah.
And obviously you being a rapper, I mean, that for me, I don't feel like you could be a rapper and not be a fan of like the GOT, like G.
Of course.
Sorry. So like honestly, and do you know what? Funny enough, one of the questions that someone sent in is to do with Tupac as well. Obviously,
Oh,
you,
is it?
yeah,
And his birthday was yesterday.
birthday
It's
was
all meant to
yesterday, so
be.
someone that is needed right now. We all need that. But okay, so obviously he's one of your albums, you said, but you write not as much about obviously socially aware things. You sort of blend that into your artwork. You were saying, but you do more like just in general writing. So like the process of you writing, is it more just sort of like you're just sitting there, and you're just feeling it? Is it from your own personal experiences, or is it like what's around you?
Do you know what it is? It's a flow that I get first. So I listen to beats all the time. So I will listen to like YouTube beats. I just keep them running.
Yeah.
And then when I hear something, I can just, it's like I hear a flow in my head straight away.
Flow first.
And then I write to the flow.
That's so interesting. That's so interesting because obviously, I mean, I can't rap like you. Obviously, I'm not a rapper, but for me, like the
You're a
opposite.
singer though. Yeah.
Interesting to know because everyone works so differently. You know, like
Yeah, everyone's got their own pattern.
yeah, like I'll be
True.
opposite. I'll hear the beat, but I'll have like the lyrics first, and then I'll kind of have the melody. Like it's weird. It's just so that's what I thought about that because I know when I was in uni, when I was in music, like music college, everyone was just doing it like so differently. But for you being a rapper, I thought it must be quite a bit different, probably to us as well.
Sometimes, obviously, after I've written down something, I might think, oh, let me put a metaphor in there.
Right.
You know, let me
then you go back.
Switch round some stuff. Yeah, I do sometimes be quite tactical.
Yeah.
Because I feel like it's just like a diary. I'm talking like sometimes you have to put it in just to make it like the punchlines sound strong. But obviously, I'm just starting with the music thing. I'm just starting. You get me?
Do you know what? I love your song. We're gonna hear us later tonight. We're gonna hear a song. That's another thing.
I'm made.
I'm made later tonight. But I'm literally now that I know more of your story, even more of your story. Like now, it's like, do you know what I mean? Like, you know, when you know someone's background a bit more and you know their story even that bit more, like you listen to their material in a different way as well. So like
100, it makes a difference because now you know where it's coming from.
Yeah, so like now, anyway, but now I've heard your story, you know, and obviously you've had a tragic start to your story from a young age, really, to be honest with you. You know, you might, obviously you're not going to sit there and talk about it like that, but it is, there's no other way to look at it. And you know, you're a survivor, man. Like, you're a hustler, you're a survivor.
Yeah, we go through pain, and it's how you go through it. Like, you can either let it break you, or you just got to keep pushing. Put it in the arts. That's what I say.
Yeah, that's obviously you've obviously probably done that subconsciously as well. You're like, that art, do you know what I mean?
Putting all the pain in the art, like expression. It's the best way.
That's what makes it. Some of the best materials are from that, you know, like as we said, like Tupac, for example. That's why I think, and Lauryn Hill as well, like the two of your idols, really. I think that's probably
most of the best artists in the world, like they made their albums through struggle, pain. Like you see, like Adele, Hello, that was the biggest. Not Hello, the one before.
Most of hers are about like heartbreak.
Yeah. But you can tell, like, that big ballad that she did that went crazy. Like, most of them have, but there was the one, I think it was Loving You or something. I can't remember.
I can't think of the name of it now. But I know which one you're talking about.
Someone Like You, that song.
That's the title, isn't it? I know when I hear it, like,
and it was about a breakup, and the song was just the biggest, but at the time you could feel it was pain, like she put it in song. So yeah, I think like a lot of creatives, if they embrace that fully, any bit of pain they've been through, it should come across because it's something real that people can relate to.
Oh, that is real. You know what, guys? I told you she's got wisdom. I didn't even know just how much wisdom she's got, but you guys, I told you, the girl's got wisdom, man. She's lived through a lot already. Now
I'm still learning, though. I am still learning. Trust me.
Of course, we're all still learning. But on that note, obviously you said you was naughty as well in your, you know, when you was a teen or whatever. You've come out the better end. You could have gone both either way. What would you tell your younger self? Like, obviously you're a mum now as well. Looking back, what would you tell a younger version of yourself?
Do you know what? I think I've become quite spiritual as well. I've got a relationship with God, and I think belief is a big thing. Obviously, when it comes to yourself and your goals and your dreams, but when it comes to higher energies that can protect you, 100%. That can guide you, I think it's very important that people have faith in a higher power than themselves. I think it takes away the ego. It takes away the pretense, you know, and it humbles people to faith, and it takes away their fear and their doubt. So if I was talking to a younger version of myself, I'd be like, no doubt, no fear, just have faith.
Just go with it. Everything's written. Just have faith, believe in yourself. Just
Yeah.
no
Like,
fear.
are you alive? Are you breathing? Are you well? Are you healthy? Gratitude as well is a big, big thing. Like,
Be grateful and
you can't be great until you're grateful. That's a big saying I say to
oh,
people. You're
guys,
not great.
caption. That is a caption.
Caption that one. Hmm?
Caption that one, guys. Oh, days. All right. Damn. Okay. I mean, I felt like the same as well. And I think that does come sometimes with, obviously, when you go past your teen life and all that. And like, it's nice when you find those things. And like, I feel like, I don't know about you, do you feel like more at peace when you become like a bit more spiritual? You become a bit more at peace because you just, like you say, you just trust in faith and you just like, do you know what? It's written. It's going to happen.
When there's nothing else you can do and things are out of our control, that's when our faith comes in, because you know we don't like it when we haven't got any control over something, and you know it's negative. What can you do? And you feel helpless, and you feel like you can't do nothing, and that's a horrible feeling. So when you have faith, it takes away all of that. So yeah, I'm not preaching. I'm not a preacher, by the way.
No,
You know.
it's nice though, because like it's refreshing. You don't hear it a lot, you know, or people that even if they do think that way, they won't really talk about it, you know, because obviously like people want to see people, I don't know, like twerking.
But they don't talk about it because it's not cool.
Sometimes.
But when they're bloody in that moment, mate, and they're scared, they're praying to someone.
Yeah, that's true.
Telling you,
that's true. No, honestly, do you know what? I feel the same. Like I feel like if you just trust things, let go, it will just happen. Let's go back to cocktails now. It's hard with me because you got so many things to do. I'm like, where's
gone?
But
It's gone. That's how good it is.
She's already getting burst, guys. She's gonna be burst. I'm telling you by the end. Like, you bet. Okay, I hope you're not too drunk because I got some cocktail-related questions here, and they're fire questions. I don't want you to think about it.
Oh God, go on then.
I got them written down. So, okay, so cool. You guys tell us what you think as well, because I want to know your favorite cocktails and all that stuff as well. So, okay, cocktail questions now. Let us know what's good and what's not, basically.
Okay.
Do you prefer to use lime or strawberries in your cocktails?
Strawberries.
Oh, strawberries, my favorite as well. Brown sugar or lemon juice?
Lemon juice.
All right. Vodka or gin?
Vodka.
Straight vodka girl like me. Sex on the beach or porn star martini?
Porn star martini.
Oh, it's so nice, isn't it? Oh my God, it's so nice. I had it. It reminds me of like I had my quarantine birthday this year, and I was just thinking, oh my God, like last year I was sitting there sipping porn star martinis in like Mamounia Lounge in Mayfair, and like this year I was just like,
yeah, that's all gone. Our whole society's been taken away from us.
Take it away, like
you said, right.
Our control, like you said, yeah. High five, dose vodka. Come on, he knows. You know.
Vods crew.
You know what? Honestly, on a level, but you know what? Sex on the Beach. I chose him to because Sex on the Beach and Porn Star Martinis are two of my favorite.
Your favourites.
So
Sex on the Beach. Yeah, do you know what? I do because I've made. Remember? Well, you don't know, but I've been like working on cocktail bars for like 10 years.
Oh, so that's why.
On and off, not. Yeah. But Sex on the Beach, I've made that so much. I think I'm just sick of it.
Yeah. I hear that. No, I definitely, they're two of my favorites because I like sweet and like strong. But yeah, I think I would. Maybe I'll go for Porn Star Martini as well. I've got to go with you, man, on that one. But yeah, okay, cool. So you got us hooked. You got us sorted for delivery of cocktails, right, for this summer. She got us sorted, guys. Any orders? Like,
yeah, I've got you. The slush is a mazza. If you freeze this cocktail, look, hang on one sec.
Show us.
Can I? Oh yeah, I can. So I've got the small one, the medium one, and that's the large. So yeah, and if you freeze these, they make a great slush, I tell you.
Man, I can't wait to get mine. She's sending me mine in the post, guys. Hit her up.
Yeah.
You need to order some.
She'll be doing a review on them.
It's summer. Do you know what I mean? Oh yeah.
Yeah, you need a cocktail in your life. I'm telling you.
Yeah, it's summer now, guys. We need cocktails, and obviously you've heard the story as well. Go check it out on our socials, linked there, pinned up there. And
the cocktails are strong as well. So it's not like you're going to buy them and it's just juice. Like, it's got Ray and Nephews in it, so it's very strong.
Strong, I love it. What's your favourite?
What cocktail?
Flavour, yeah. Give us some tips.
Well, I've got a new flavour coming out soon with pineapple and passion fruit.
That sounds nice already.
That is,
Sounds
I
like
mean, this is
like,
good, but that one's good as well for a different flavour.
wait, am I getting this in the post or am I missing that new one?
No, you're missing that one for now because
Oh,
it's not out yet. It's not launched yet. But I'm trying to get this one off the ground just to get the brand out there so people start knowing the brand,
I suppose
you know.
I'll wait then, guys.
I do events, like I pop up at places and I do events. So I'll pop up with a stall and I can sell cocktails wherever.
Oh, that's really cool. How does that work though? Like, you have to pay like a fee, license. How does it? Because now they do all these.
Well, it doesn't, you don't have to pay. You can either pay for me to be there for, you know, as a service, and then pay for so many cocktails and I just serve it to your guests, or you can just let me set up shop and then I just sell them there and I just keep whatever.
That's nice.
Like, yeah. So it all depends. Everyone does things differently. So
yeah, true. Okay, cool, fair enough. No, it's good that you get yourself out there as well like that. I mean, you know, pay jobs as well and stuff because it's hard obviously at the minute quarantine, obviously you're at home and stuff. So hopefully that.
do you know what though, Justina? Yeah, when I was pregnant, I was working at a bar. Yeah, it was like a snooker hall. Really boring, really annoying. But I was there one day and had a really slow day. And I was thinking, just for out of interest, how much have we taken? So I looked at the till and the till said £2,000. And I couldn't believe it. I was like, how have we taken £2,000? And do you know what it was? It was over time. And I looked at all the drinks that I went through and I was thinking, wow, I need to sell my own cocktail. And that's where it come from.
But see that because you're creative, so it's come to you. You've got an idea like that. But two, obviously, you know what you've been through. You're a hustler, man. So.
Yeah, I'm a hustler and creative, so I'm just trying to put these two together and go for it.
It's working so far, and do you know what? I know it's like you say, it's quarantine, but listen, some people, I ain't gonna say none. Some people be having barbecues and all sorts and all that stuff going on.
Right, so those people, we're not gonna bait you up.
One of them.
We're not gonna bait you up, but yeah, I'm here for it. Yes, Leo, Wagwan.
Is Leah in now? I can't see her.
Yeah, Leah's in.
Stefania.
Yes, Sal.
Am I saying that right? Stefania. Is that your
Stefana.
Stefana.
That's my sister.
Oh,
trust me, I love her to pieces.
Oh, I want to shout out my mumsy. She was in earlier. I don't know if she's still in, but I just see that she joined. So
oh, mumsy.
You know what I mean? Got me that mumsy. Come on.
You got to bring up the mumsies. Come on.
She's in lockdown, guys. She's bored as hell, like, seriously.
Oh, God.
Isolation for like 12 weeks or something.
My nan is the same. She is bored.
Literally. All right, cool. Let me get these questions up now then. I don't know which one to choose. I've got a few, man. Oh, I like this, though. Oh. Beth said, any major regrets? Any regrets?
Oh, wow.
Damn, she's like, where do I start?
Do you know what? I try not to have regrets because it's kind of, everything's a learning process. It sounds a bit corny and cringe, but it is what it is. Like, I feel like regrets is like going back and trying to change something when you can't. So, no.
I like that.
A quick answer. No.
I like that.
No regrets.
Yeah, no, it's true though. That's real. I like that answer. All right, cool. Oh yeah. Remember we spoke about this earlier, didn't we, guys? In case you don't know, like we are devoted Tupac fans out here. We got common ground out here, yeah. And it was his birthday yesterday. So Tia is thank you for this question. We really do appreciate this.
Well, do you answer it first?
Me? The question's to you.
Oh, it's me. Sorry. Right. If Tupac was still alive, do you think he would be doing music?
There you go.
Do you know what? Like, as much as I love Tupac, yeah, and I would love to have heard another generation of music from him, I wouldn't like to see Tupac end up like DMX. You know where if he hadn't have died at that point in time, would he be the legend he is now? Purely because he'd have all that time for the industry to chew him up, spit him out. The media would have ripped him to shreds at some point. And would he have been the same man afterwards? Would he?
there's a dark side to the industry that people don't really like think of
Yeah.
today. Yeah.
And someone like Tupac was such a outward spoken. He didn't like try and speak for the media or get told what to do. So I don't know. Would he have been the same legend? Us remembering him as an older man that was well, he might have made a song that was weaker than his older stuff. Who knows?
Mm.
But I don't know.
It's
I
hard.
just think
It's
that
so hard.
legends that die young, I feel like they're supposed to.
Yeah, I know. I know it's a weird one, but
You know what I'm trying to say?
die young, don't they? Yeah, no, Riavani as well. So that's a valid point. I hear exactly what he's trying to say because, man, the way, I mean, I think he's. I mean, it's hard to say in it because he's. I mean, he's so intelligent.
Because people look at DMX now. I still see DMX as a legend, but some people go, "He's a crackhead. He's lost it."
He has
Do you
now.
see what I'm trying to say?
In his own right, but I know. Yeah, I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying.
But in his prime, no one would ever say that about him.
Yeah.
So I'm just saying, and that happens to a lot of rappers, a lot of legends. When they get old, no one cares about them.
Because he was so smart, like his brain was. I'd like to think and hope that he would be too smart to get in terms of drugs anyway. But I don't know about other things. Obviously, like you say, the media, all that stuff. He did have a hard time with that.
But he was very deep in the industry, very deep, and he was rolling with gangsters that didn't care about music. I didn't care about what he cared about.
Yeah.
So
100%.
I don't know. I'm not sure. I think Tupac was destined to do what he did and go to the other side. I'm sure.
Everything's written, man. I feel like as well. Only answering it because you told me to answer it earlier. I feel like as well. I feel like because it's so, he would be in his 40s and that now. I feel like because it's so many years later, not that he couldn't do music or whatever, or dip in and out. You know, like when they get older, they tend to like dip in and out of music, and obviously he was on the way to like owning his own businesses and things, and doing a lot more to do acting. I feel like he would have gone and done loads of more acting and all that.
Yeah, maybe he would have. I see Tupac not as an artist, as a prophet.
Yeah,
like
I feel like he would have been in politics. I feel like because of his background and how strong and what an impact he had and power, even till now, if you look at all the things that him and like they're reminiscing on those amazing interviews they had because of all what's going on at the minute. I feel like with him, I feel like he wouldn't be not in music because he couldn't do it or anything or whatever, you know. Talent is natural. You've got it, you know, like especially as much as he had. But I feel like because he's so socially aware in his background, I feel like he would just be one of those speakers or like someone with a lot more power in like making a change in socially like those kind
No, I hear you.
Baba! Is that your Baba? Yeah, guys, this is
sorry, my son was supposed to keep her under wraps, but
you know what,
fine.
That's real. This is motherhood, guys. Riavani, you never fail, man. Always got good questions for me every Wednesday. What are your goals for 2021? Because 2020
to get my cocktails in the shops.
Yes, man. I'd love
to get my songs on the radio.
Oh, come on, guys.
And to get a lot of money in, so I can do some next creative stuff.
I love it. She's just always back to that creative, though, innit? Like not just like what money. It's like back to that creative thing. Yeah, man.
I want to create loads of big stuff. So yeah.
I love that, especially knowing the meaning behind it as well and everything as well. On top of that, now, like I really hope, I wish you the best with that, man, because you know you're doing really well and you're a hustler, man. Love it. For those that missed it earlier, sorry, her cocktail line is. Can I quit a line? Her cocktail brand name is called Sting, and it's named after her mum, who she lost at 16 years old. So I just wanted to put that out there for anyone.
Yeah, it's the Scorpion. It's all based around the Scorpion.
Yeah, Scorpion. Oh man, it's so like honestly, yeah, because 2020. Let's face it, guys. Like it's half written off, innit? I mean, we might as well just throw that in the bin. Let's start again. I know you said you had some influencers that were working, you know, helping you with your cocktails and stuff. So probably this is a good one.
Famous person. Well, actually, I've got a little story.
Oh,
so
story. All right, cool.
When I was younger and I first started my designs like 10 years ago,
yeah,
I used to go Fabric a lot.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Oh, that's in London.
And and one time I saw Skepta and Gigs in there.
Oh, I love Gigs.
And I was giving out sleeves. And obviously Skepta and Gigs were the biggest things, right? Like you know our culture, London especially, like Fabric, they were there, everyone. So I had these sleeves. You know, like everyone had the mixtape sleeves back in the day. They were giving out the mixtapes. I was giving out designs on sleeves.
Oh, that's
so I had my sleeves and I was like, yeah, gigs! I'm going to do your next album cover. I was all cocky in that. And yeah, I give them these designs were awful at the time because they were my first ones. But yeah, I was really gassed up.
Man, I would be gassed as well. That's such a cool story. Like, I thought you were going to say, you know, you're in Tesco or something, you bumped it. You know what I mean? Like, those are the times you usually, like, just meet someone, didn't you? Like, but for you to actually go up to them.
Nah, yeah. I went up to them with the things. I was like, yo! And they were rubbish design. They probably put it in their computer. They probably dash it away. But if they ever looked at those designs, Jesus.
Oh, but
they were...
Like, when you meet, because I met him in Zante and we went, the one of the bouncers or whatever he was, security guard, whatever, he let us back into just like a little bit there, just to actually, because it was away from the crowd, it was mad, and he only let us two in only, and just to go behind the scene, just to get a picture and just say hi, like whatever. And he was like, Gigs was so cool and down to, like, he was more chill and down to earth than other people. They were
yeah. He was laughing with me and joking with me, where Scorpz was a bit like. So yeah.
Yeah, you see what I mean? Yeah.
I think I was drunk and I touched his arm and he was like, as you say, don't touch me.
all right, chill. Nice, so nice. He is mad. Anyone that meets Gigs, like, honestly, I love his stuff.
Yeah, he's mad cool.
Yeah, he's mad cool. Like, he's so down to earth. All right, cool. So I think we're gonna get the last question up before we play your track. No, guys, is this a real question? Seriously, I actually want to put this up because is this real? I like it because Leah, shout out Leah, she does a great Insta live as well, and a talk show.
Oh, it would be Leah, wouldn't it, with this question?
That's what I'm saying, because she's so spiritual and so like, what did she call herself? Did she say hippie one time? I don't know what she calls it, but I know she's always saying like, I'm all like wild and free.
Okay, cool, Leah, with your crazy question.
Aliens.
Yes, I do, and I think they're the 1% that own everything.
Trust Leah. Only Leah could drop this question. On a lie, guys. They know
that's the sort of thing I'd ask them. I'm not gonna lie.
I did not expect that question. That's all I'm saying. Guys, do you believe in aliens? Tell me, please.
Yeah, who believes in aliens? But alien is just the word alien just means something that you don't know, right?
That's true.
I like to look at words and what they actually mean, because I think a lot of the stuff in the media and stuff that we're fed throughout our lives is very exaggerated.
Yeah.
We need to look into things, basically. Let's research for ourselves.
She said she does believe in aliens, 100%.
Who does?
Safana. Am I saying it right? Safana.
Yeah, Safana does. Area 51. Yeah, that's real.
Mad. You guys making me want to watch these movies. You know them alien movies and shit? Like, figure this out. Is it really?
My son, who's 6, he has this notion that, Mum, I don't think all the dinosaurs are extinct. I think they've got some under the ground in cages. I'm like, all right. Yeah. You just never know, innit? Basically.
Yeah. All right, cool. So we won't keep you up too long because obviously you got babies to get to. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We understand. So let's play. Please play for us your track.
Okay.
We are ready. I'm sure everyone's ready, guys.
Yeah, my people already heard it, but obviously for the rest of you lot.
And this is your first track, right?
Yeah, this is my first recorded track by myself.
So guys, let's show some love, please. Mate, I like it.
I'm gonna bust this case. I'm gonna run this race. Fuck these snakes. I wanna find my way out this fucking maze.
What's that?
Amazed by the pain created.
The town is pain. The world is staged. I'm made. I stand in the rain. I'm made.
Don't act
in vain. Overstand the game. I don't
wait. Working on my patience. Learning through stages.
Burn these rattle face. They traitors. They pray. Don't underestimate. I don't rate them. Deserve what they get. They will in the end. Keep the faith. I'm made. I'm made. I'm made. I'm made.
I'm made. I'm made.
I'm made, I'm made. It's never too late to change your ways. Connect to a brighter plane. Now I'm in the faster lane. Fuck playing it safe. That won't keep you safe. Stand up, be brave. Have a reason, be it. Have a meaning to believe in. Don't be a slave. Be strong. Turn your brain off. Turn your minds on. Harsh say yes. Kind say no. Frozen. Let it go. Too loose. Hold on. Shallow. Louis Vuitton. Too deep. You're gone. Balance is the way I'm made. Breaking out the cage. Won't run away. I'm not afraid. Stare my demons in the face and say, I like the way. Follow me, obey. Follow me, won't you obey, obey. I'm gonna bust this case. I'm gonna run this race. Fuck these snakes. I'm gonna find my way out this fucking maze. Oppressing this raging. By the pain created. Red town, let's paint. The world is stage I'm made. I stand in the rain. I'm made. Don't act in vain. Overstand the game. I don't play. I don't wait. Working on my patience. Through the stages. They traitors. They pray. Don't underestimate them. I don't rate, deserve what they get. They will in the end. Keep the faith I'm made. It's never too late. Change your ways. Write a plane. Fuck playing it safe. That won't keep you safe. Be brave. Have a reason. Beat it. Have a meaning to believe in. Don't be a slave. Be strong. Woo! I'm made. So yeah, that's I'm made.
I'm made, guys. Deep, like,
woo!
Collective. It's like looking back at like
I'm sweating.
This is, you know what I mean? I feel like it's just like you're looking back at like, what you've done, your lyric content, you're writing, like, you know what I mean?
I'm made is like I am what I am. It's about identity, basically.
Yeah, and now
it's like
to the point where you're like,
I am what I am. Deal with it or fuck off. I'm made. I'm here. Hello. I'm living.
And it's got that like such a UK vibe, you know?
Yeah, it sounds London, isn't it? It sounds like London.
I was like, yeah, like it's London, it's UK scene vibe, and like I haven't had I've had like a rapper like my little bro on my track, but I ain't had a female rapper on my track, guys. What are you saying?
Right, collaborations.
Shout out to TV Street Blogs as well. Shout out Roxana, I guess.
All of you guys, thank you for tuning in on that.
Yeah, we got like 2 minutes. So it's because of the technical issues as well. Like that's why it took like longer tonight. But it's cool. It's cool. We got there in the end, guys.
We got there. Had a great time.
Yeah, I know. I can't wait to taste your cocktails, man.
They're coming. Soon come.
Going for a drink. Okay, cool. But so quickly before we go, thank you so much for tuning in, guys, and thank you for joining me tonight, Scorpz. Thank you for blessing us with that as well, and all the great stories and like. Man, like your life you've had already at such a young age already, like it's just man. But anyway, I'll put this up for anyone that's missed it. It's definitely been a unique one as well. So I'll put this up on my YouTube channel and I'll drop it to you as well. You can share it as well. But yeah, guys, the YouTube link is in my bio, so the full interview will be up in the next couple of days or so. But for now, shout out any Instas or socials or whatever you want to shout out.
Yeah, so my graphic design is Scorpz 8. The Sting is Sting Cocktail at Sting Cocktail. And yeah, no YouTube yet. Soon come.
Coming.
I'm just on Insta for now. Yeah. Soon coming.
Insta's down there anyway. I've pinned it anyway. 2 minutes break. All right, thank you so much, guys. Thank you.
Thank you, Justina. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in.
And as you know, guys, I'll be back here again next Wednesday, every single Wednesday, actually, live with a special guest at 9.
Tune in to our thing. Don't miss it.
Yeah, come on, girl.